bit about myself. I'm 43 years old. Born and raised in New Orleans, Louisiana. Growing up, I had a really good father, really good family. I have an older brother and a younger sister. I got my high school diploma, joined the Marine Corps, went through boot camp. I went in the infantry. I was a machine gunner. Got stationed with 3rd Battalion, 1st Marines at Camp Pendleton, California, and we started doing a workup to go on the Westpac. During that workup was when all of this started in the Middle East with Iraq invading Kuwait, and we realized that our mission had changed from just training to actually getting ready to go to war. Kind of really started to understand that this wasn't playtime anymore, that this was real. Got the orders that we'd be going in. We were on the ship, USS Denver, the LPD-9. Everybody said it was only 96 hours. It was a 4-day war. You really didn't do much over there. Heck, everybody was watching it on TV when it happened. The atrocities that we had done as Marines in firefights and the aftermath of the firefights. It's a real thing to happen when you take POWs, because here's other men your age, thereabouts. It's pretty rough on me seeing these guys demoralized. And some of the times that we had gone through certain areas that had been scorched earth, I guess you could call it, combat that had taken place there, the things that you normally would see, burned buildings, the death and destruction that you can actually cause from long range, and how it didn't really affect me at the time with a Mark 19 machine gun, until you get up close and personal and see it for yourself firsthand. The first time I really heard of PTSD was long before I was in the military. They called it shell shock. But as far as affecting myself or other Marines and soldiers, I really didn't talk about it. November 7th, 2011 is a date that I'll never forget. I worked for an organization that at the end of a class, I was an instructor, at the end of that class they'd have a business dinner, as you could call it. They're supposed to be presenting me with this award, and nobody showed up. How great of a job am I doing, and how well respected am I if nobody shows up? None of the global staff showed up for it. So afterwards, we had a little after party, and I went out with the guys and decided to have a couple of drinks. Well, that couple of drinks turned into a couple of more, to the point to where I don't remember much about that night. When we got back to the hotel, we got dropped off. I figured, I was just going to go ahead and get all these bad thoughts out of my head and stop the pain. So I was going to get my pistol and commit suicide. I was working with the foundation through some of these issues, and I had been with the foundation almost a little over 4 months when I hit this hiccup in the road. And somehow, some way, I don't know how, but I texted one of the foundation's counselors. I don't remember doing it.